Hi everyone, this is Mohit and welcome back to Ingenious TechHub channel. So in this video we will discuss what is test scenario, how to create a test scenario, when to create and when we should not create a test scenario. And we will give you some real-time example and some assignment as well. So we'll get more clarity regarding the test scenario. Okay. So first of all, we will understand the definition of test scenario. We can see it describe the which situation there is a scope to test that we are calling as a test scenario. Okay, so I can give you some, like we have some pages, right? If you will go for the any application, and every application we have a layer of the pages. If you will go for the one page, right, then we can check the features of the application. Okay, so we have to cover every features, that is called your test coverage. Okay, so if you will go for any application, so I have given the example of Amazon. Okay, suppose you have to uh, you know writing the test scenario for, can say this is a very big application and better we can go for module wise, right? So we cannot miss anything. Understood, right? So better we can go for the module wise. So I'm saying like this page, this is the home page we are in. Okay, in this home page you have to find, you have to cover each and every functionality must be tested. Okay, so I can go check login functionality, right? Go to here. If you will go inside this, then check new create account functionality. Understood, right? Then we can go and we can have another test coverage of search functionality. So this page we have to you know find all the features as a high level, and we can which that is called like a test coverage, means we should not miss any features, but it is a high level of I can say documentation. So in the real time what basically we'll do, because this is the Amazon application, if you will go inside this, we having the many features and all, but we will get some document, right? So we are going to read the document, and we will, while reading the document, we are also finding, we are writing our test scenario. Again the question is how to write the test scenario and all, so we will discuss here. Okay, so now you can see as a definition. Okay, there is a scope to test that we are calling as a test scenario. Okay, like I have given the example of Amazon. You can take any example, like in Facebook homepage there is a scope to test all the links login page. Like in internet banking homepage there is a scope to test all the link, admin login and customer login, right, login link. Okay, so now we can also define in another way. A test scenario is any functionality that can be tested. It is also called to test condition or test possibility. So again the question is why we create a test scenario. Okay, you can see if we will not create a test scenario, might be we are going to miss the some features of the application. If we will miss any features of the application, then what will happen? You are not going to cover 100% your test coverage. So if you will miss the features, then the uh, leakage, defect leakage will come in your production. If this will come, the bug in the production, then what will happen? It will impact in our business. So this is why we create a test scenario. Understood, right? So create a test scenario, ensure the complete the test coverage. Test coverage means complete all the features. We should not miss anything in our application. test scenario can be approved by the various stakeholder. When we will create a test scenario, then it will go for the it will go for the review. Who will review your scenario or what you are writing, the test cases and all? Might be they will have a stakeholder or business analyst, developer, customer, ensure the application under the test thoroughly tested. It is ensured that the software is working for the most common use case. Okay, they help to determine the most important in transaction or real use case of the software application. Okay, understood, right? Why we I have given the simple example. If you will miss anything, then defect leakage will come in the production, then it will loss, it will impact in our application or user experience, right? When not create a test scenario. So when you should not create a test scenario, the application under the test is completed. Or okay, unstable, your application is unstable, there is a time crunch, you have a less time in the project. So in this scenario, we cannot create a test scenario. Okay, so test scenario may not be created for a new bug fix. So here guys, if you learn my previous session, then you will understand. Okay, so in the regression cycle, we are not going to write the test scenario and all. Okay, and what is the regression testing and all, I have already discussed in my previous session, so you can go and you can watch it. Okay, so test scenario may not be created for a new bug fix or regression. In this case, test scenario must be already heavily documented in the previous test cycle. So this is your when we start the testing, then we have a document, right? FRS, you can say functional requirement document or project requirement document. So you should have a document. That time we have our responsibility to find the test scenario, and it should be have 100% test coverage. Okay, once it will develop the test scenario, you know again the test case development will start. Understood, right? Then this project will go in the maintenance. When we having the in the maintenance, if we are going to find any defect, right? So what will happen, developer will fix the defect, we will test it. But in this in between, the project is under a maintenance, it is not started, right? It's not just started, it's already done. We have a one release already, or multiple version of release, but we are getting any new defect or if we have any regression, in this situation, in this time, we are not going to write test scenario. Okay, in such a case, test scenario must be have a already have a document in the previous test cycle, so whatever I have written, and this is especially for true for maintenance project. Okay, so if you project under in the maintenance phase, then in this case we do not write the test scenario. How to create a test scenario, that is the question mark. Okay, so I told you, right? So you know the Amazon application, but still we having the many features inside this Amazon which is not visible for us because we are not using frequently, right? So every application you will get some document, so that document we have to read, we have to understand. Okay, so read the requirement document like BRS, SRS, FRS of the under test. Okay, you could also refer the use case of application to be tested. Understood, right? So first you have to read all the document. So in what happens sometime while reading the document, we are finding the scenario as well. Sometime if you are not able to understand this document, then where you have to reach your who is the POC, who is work on this document. Mostly the BA people are there, business analyst people are there, or stakeholders are there. So we can reach out to them and we can clarify this all the requirement, and accordingly, just I'm going to tell you, if you're not going to understand, then what to do the next. We can reach out to them, we can try to understand the requirement, and we can start to, but it is make sure we having the 100% test coverage. Okay, For each requirement, figure out the possible user action and objective. Determine the technical aspect of requirement. Okay. After reading the requirement document, doing your due analysis, list out the different test scenario that verify the each features of that software. Once you have listed all the possible test scenario, a traceability matrix is created to verify each and every requirement has a corresponding test scenario. Actually, we having the one types of the matrix where we have to keep all the scenario, that is called traceability matrix. Okay, in the coming session we will also discuss what is the traceability matrix in the depth. Okay, so here we can easy to identify if we are not missing anything, because every features will be there. For every features we have a test corresponding test scenario. Okay, so this will also help you. Okay, understood, right? To we should not miss, and this is the heavily documented thing, right? The test scenario created by review by your team lead. So guys, so it depend upon who is going to review your task. Sometime team lead, your manager, or your on-site people, your seniors, or who is expert in this application, they will review your task and whatever you have created. You can see, just I have given the example of test scenario for Amazon functionality. So you can see how we can write the scenario: check login functionality. Okay, so this is the one features of Amazon. Another features of Amazon application: check search functionality. Okay, so this is the another test scenario. Just I have given some examples so you guys can have a more understanding regarding this test scenario. You can see now another example is check the product description page. So here we have a product. When you are going to enter, you are finding any product, right? So just you can validate some Amazon page, so you will get some more. This is your search functionality. This is your login functionality, right? If you will go back, I'm going to search rich dad poor dad, right? So this is the product details page. So this is the one scenario we have. This is in this page. uh, while writing the you know test case, so we can give the more validation here, but this is the high level. This is the product details page, so you can validate the Amazon application, and you can explore the things as well. Okay, so now I will give you the another example. So like we have a check the payment functionality. So you can just go for the payment page, and you can see this is we have, right? So this is the high level check the payment functionality, but you can see if you will go in the payment functionality again, it will come the many things here. So that thing we can implement positive flow and negative flow. This all the things we will implement in our test case when you will write the test case. Okay, so now you can see we have a order page. Check the order history page. Okay, so you can, I told you, right? You can just go for the application and you can just validate. So I'm just going to, actually they will ask you the account to login, so I'm not going to validate here. So you already know the basics flow of how the Amazon or e-commerce is working. So that's why I've given this example so anyone can understand, right? So this is how we can write the test scenario, like test scenario for Amazon. Check, think, one second. Okay, so you can see here test scenario for Amazon. Check the login functionality, check search box, check more button, right? Check button, right? So it depend upon how you are writing. You can write a verify as well, check as well, as your like how we are following this all the things, right? So this is how we can implement test scenario. So main thing, we have to understand the requirement document. As per the requirement document, all the features we need to understand, and we have to write our test scenario. So in this session guide, that's it. If you are new in the channel, please subscribe my channel. So my channel name is Ingenious Tech Hub. One second, let me I will open YouTube. Okay. So if you are new in the channel, so we have uploaded many video. So my channel name is Ingenious TechHub. Go to this channel. Okay. In this channel, you will get many content. So we'll go in the playlist. In this playlist, we having the manual tutorial. Okay, so I have uploaded around, this is the 30th training session. So you can just go and you can watch, you will get many other things as well. Okay, so guys, one more announcement. If you want to learn automation, like side by side you are learning the manual testing, right? And if you want to learn the automation, so we will also provide the live training for manual and automation with real time. Okay, so real time project, how we are working in the real time and all, right? So we are working professionals. What we are learning in our project, right? We are try to explore for you guys, right? So basics everybody know, but how to work in the real time as experience if you want to crack any interview, how to crack the interview. Okay. So if you are looking for live training or if you are looking for some paid training, so we have already launch some paid training as well. So you will get this link here. If you will go in the courses, you will find some courses here. Now we having the only automation courses, but coming days we will also try to create a more courses here. So as your base, if you want to go for self learning, you can go, or if you want to join any live session, you can reach out to me. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe my channel and press bell icon. Bye bye.